The big news by everybody the last 10 days has been the health of the Queen and then the passing of the Queen, who has been in power for over half a century. Second longest tenure in the history of Great Britain. So tonight we have put together a package of the top coins issued through her reign, but with today's date, 2022, which is the end of the era. And they are, can you tell? They are the Britannia on the left, Great Britain's own silver eagle, Britannia, and that is her image on it. The two largest countries in the realm, so to speak, are Canada, which is the maple leaf. They're the coin in the middle. And then the last coin we have available, Australia, the other large world silver dollar that bears the image of Queen Elizabeth II. Now, the important thing about tonight is if you've been watching the other networks, and I hope you are, lots of education, lots of different stuff, you're going to notice that everybody raised their prices. They're all now at $49 to $59 a coin on these exact pieces. We actually lowered ours a couple of dollars to $37.95, our lowest price this year on these three greats. Just so that way people have an opportunity, if they so wish, to put aside a 1 ounce silver, just like our silver eagle, but as a keepsake of the last year of Queen Elizabeth.
Now the coin on the left is the Britannia. That series started in 1997. This is year number 24. 1997 to 2022. We're in the 24th year of issue. Prior to 2012, they were 0.925 silver. For that's the first 16
by the way,
years.
That's called sterling. That's where the word sterling comes from, 0.925.
Right, and now they are 0.999 silver. This one here is the maple leaf from the Royal Canadian Mint. That one started in 1988. So that is year 35. And this one here is the Kangaroo. The Kangaroo series started in 2015, and this is release number 8.
Now, Australia has put out a number of different 1 ounce silvers over the years to compete with the silver eagle. But the most popular every single year, this last 5 or 6 years, has been the Kangaroo. And again, when we think of Australia, we think of the Kangaroo, so it's kind of logical, which is why we chose that particular piece as the tribute coin from us this evening of Queen Elizabeth II. So going back, she was crowned February 6, 1952. Again, today, we are surpassed with 2022, which means she has served for 70 plus years.
It's really amazing.
As the monarch of Great Britain. Second longest tenure in the history, as I referenced. Now, the other unique part is, as queen, as the female monarch, right, there were 32 countries in the realm at the time of her taking office, so to speak, being anointed queen.
Yep.
And today, there are 15 countries that still bear the image in their legal tender coins of Queen Elizabeth II. All different varieties of look and feel. And as you can see here, the big three, Great Britain itself, obviously, like the American Eagle, the Britannia. But then you have the Maple Leaf, and you have the Australian, two other large independent countries that still utilize the image of the Queen as part of their coinage. And you can see all three of these have a different look and a feel of how they present the Queen itself. But when it comes down to it, it's pretty simple, right? This is the last year. Next year, they're going to be transitioning to Charles and whatever that look and feel will be. It'll be a big year of those 15 countries. It's the first time in 70 years the image has changed on the coinage. And this happens to be the last of its kind right now in the series. So just a keepsake remembrance, but even if it's not that, now let's go to the silver side. These are all 1 ounce silver pieces, 0.999 fine. A silver eagle's 49 to 59 because we can't find blanks today. Our competition is way north of these prices on these exact coins. Know why? Because there's a rush for them today because everybody wants that last keepsake as a piece of remembrance.
Your choice tonight, it's the Britannia, the Maple Leaf, the Kangaroo, $37.95 each. Phones are getting a little busy now, folks, so avccoins.com is always a backup plan if you want to just place your order online. real quick, get back to the show. You could always visit us online and order there. 1 ounce silvers, these are the 2022s. The big three, Britannia from the Bank of England, the Maple Leaf from the Royal Canadian Mint, and then the Kangaroo from Australia.
The Royal Australian Mint. All of them the silver eagle of the realm, all three of them positioning and portraying the Queen on the reverse of their respective designs. And as you said earlier on this, Allison, I mean, the Britannia was introduced in 1997 as a silver piece. That design has been constant ever since. Now we're seeing the Maple Leaf, which goes back to 1988. And now we see the Kangaroo, which is their newer, but their most popular since 2015. And next year we're going to be seeing all new coins. The obverse will stay the same, but the reverse will be redesigned with the image now of Charles as the new King of England.
What I love about the Britannia is that it's like our current American Eagle, their Lady Liberty. So on our American Eagle, Silver Eagle program, we have Lady Liberty on the obverse. And when we look at the Britannias, that's their Lady Liberty.
Absolutely. And again, we think of the Maple Leaf, which came out 2 years after the American Eagle. Very, very popular, right? Everybody forgets that the other side is Queen Elizabeth II because it's been there for so long. I mean, the entire history of the Maple Leaf, that's been on the reverse. The entire history of the Britannia, that's been on the reverse. And the same thing with all the Australian issues. This Kangaroo is our tribute here tonight. But part of it also is the fact that all of these have a slightly different look and feel for how they present or portray on their legal tender coins, the Queen herself. Gorgeous opportunities. Again, the last of its era. 2023 is going to be a whole new era for all these coins. It'll be a big year for silver. You know why? It's the first ever. And we all know what happened to our Silver Eagle last year when we changed to the Eagle landing design. You can't find that coin today, and there's a premium on that because it's the first. That's going to be the same thing for Charles. But what coin is actually more valuable from last year?
The last.
The last, which is the heraldic, number 36, the 2021. This same exact concept, other than the design's going to drastically change because of other reasons, obviously, and that is, again, the fact that she was in office as the Queen of England for 70 years. That is just an amazing thought. All right. I hope one I hope to get to 70. But the other, I think we all wish, and then we keep on adding after that.
And so graceful.
And again, just the fact that it was regal. It was, I think one of the better quotes that over the years that I've heard is I have my role to play. And she accepted her role in good and in bad on what she was supposed to do. And that is, again, why we're seeing right now all of these special coins bouncing around everywhere. Last night, there was a special on one of the other networks. They were at $49.95 on the Britannia. They lowered their price for the event. What was it before $49.95? That's still $10 more than us, and then coffee tomorrow morning. The others, $69 and $67 respectively for the current coins because of one thing. These now are going to be the last. There's a rush for them, and these are the big three. There are 12 other countries that bear the image on the reverse of Queen Elizabeth. And we're not going to spend time right now going over all of them, but most of us probably could guess what they are. The Isle of Man and a few, etc. Sierra Leone. There's a number of them that have the images on the coin. But tonight, these are the big three. And again, two things. One, silver. Crazy price for silver. Two, last of its kind for her.
Let's put a 1-minute clock up, please. 2022's the 1 ounce silver, 0.999 pure silver, $37.95 each. avccoins.com just popped up. That is a reminder that phones are pretty busy, so feel free to pop online and place that order. It's your choice tonight, one or the other, all three, mix or match however way you choose. There are no limits tonight. The only limit will be if we sell out.
And exactly, right now, again, the phones are backed up about 30 to 40 seconds. So again, dial the toll-free number. It's stored in your phone if you want to talk to one of our operators, and thank you. Then just push redial in about 30 seconds. When the clock runs down, hit redial and join us. And if you keep on hearing it, we're here. We're going to be here all night. Just give us a holler back. Or again, as Allison's so well said, avccoins.com, which we're going to repeat 50 times tonight.
$37.95 for 1 ounce of silver. .999 is the 2022's the last coins featuring Queen Elizabeth before the changeover design next year happens.
To Charles. So join us with the silver and join us with the tribute, which is the last of their kind. And again, all three of them very unique in their design styles. Great pieces. And that is why we call this segment
The Daily Deal.